2026 is shaping up to be the year Toronto real estate finally shows its true colors, and a lot of people are about to be surprised. With global tensions rising, plus the tariffs, plus the US, Canada, Mexico pact heading toward renewal, Canadian economy is entering 2026 with a lot more uncertainty than most people realize. While a lot of people are waiting for the market to crash, I thought I could share my thoughts and 2 cents. So with that said, here are my 5 predictions for the Toronto real estate market for 2026. Let's get started. Prediction number 1, prices will go down in 2026, but number of home sales will go up. You see, 2025 was arguably the worst year in 25 years in terms of number of home sales. We've had about 62,000 home sales in the entire GTA. And year over year, home sales have dropped over 11%. So when it comes to home sales, I believe 2025 was the bottom. I think we've bottomed out in terms of number of home sales. I think we're gonna go up from here. As a matter of fact, for 2026, I expect home sales to go up by 10%. I think we're gonna end the year with around 70,000 transactions. Now, while I think home sales have bottomed out, I think home prices still have room to go down. I think home prices will go down anywhere from 4 to 5% this year, and I believe majority of the price drop will come from the freehold market in the city of Toronto. The reason why I say this is because currently there's a big gap between Toronto condos and Toronto freehold prices, and I think this year the gap will narrow. And as far as for Durham region, if this year is anything like the last 4 years, we're probably going to see prices creep up a little bit in the first 2 months. So January and February, we're probably going to see a little uptick in prices, and I can see prices kind of go flat, and most likely we're going to see a small price correction towards the end of the year, which means we're probably going to end the year here in Durham region with another 4 to 5% drop in prices. Prediction number 2, interest rates will go down. Bank of Canada will cut interest rates at least once, if not twice this year. Now look, there are some analysts that are predicting that Bank of Canada will not cut rates. They will just hold it, and I don't buy it. I think our economy is getting worse. I think unemployment numbers are going up. And I think Bank of Canada needs to cut rates to stimulate the economy. I may be wrong, but I feel like we're going into a recession this year if we are not in one already. And I know I've said that about 2025, but I do believe we're going to be, if not in a recession, we're going to be very close to it. So for that reason, Bank of Canada will cut rates at least once, if not twice, anywhere from 0.25 to 0.5%. Prediction number 3, condos will continue to suffer, but 416 condos, the city of Toronto condos, will do much, much better than the 905s. I think most of the pain this year is going to be in the 905 condos. The reason why I say this is return to office, right? The major banks, government employees, and some private sectors have asked their employees to return to the office, which means there will be more demand for those downtown condos, for those downtown properties. I can see the rents kind of stabilize this year. Now, I know there's a lot of inventory out there, but with that, I think that's going to hold the prices in the city of Toronto, the condo prices, somewhat stable compared to the 905s. Investors aren't coming back anytime soon, right? A lot of these properties still don't make sense to hold, and they don't cash flow. And I think the 905 condos have room to go down. I think 905 condos will probably go down this year by anywhere from 8 to 10%. Prediction number 4, there will be more foreclosures. You see, 2026 is a massive amount of mortgages coming up for renewal this year. People bought homes at the peak in 2021 and in 2022, and they had record low interest rates. Now all those mortgages are coming up for renewal, and those owners will be faced with higher mortgage payments, which means there will be pain. There will be people that just cannot afford to live in their home, and they'll be forced to sell. Or really, unfortunately, there's going to be some banks who will probably take over, and we call those foreclosures. Now the foreclosure rate here in Ontario have been going up over the last year, and I think it will continue to go up in 2026. But comparatively speaking, I mean, if you compare the foreclosure rates in Ontario today to the 2008 financial crisis in the US, the number is minuscule. So yes, the foreclosure rates will go up, but it's not going to be as bad as what people are expecting it to be. So it's not going to impact the market nearly as much as what you think it might. So yes, foreclosures will go up in 2026, but it's not going to be as bad as what people are expecting or maybe hoping it to be. Prediction number 5, pre-construction is going to be slower. Now, I think the pre-construction scene in 2026 is going to be the worst it's ever been. And not only that, there are a lot of builders right now who are sitting on a lot of inventory, right? They just couldn't sell it, they couldn't clear it. But I think 2026 is going to be the year where builders will do a massive price drop to clear their inventory. So if you're a buyer and you're interested in new builds, I think 2026 is going to have some interesting opportunities for you. So stay tuned and look out for those deals. So now, and lastly, I'm very interested as to what the government will do regarding the foreign buyer ban, right? So you may or may not know this, but the foreign buyer ban is actually expiring on 1st of January of 2027. So we have another year. My thinking is that if the economy continues to suffer, if the housing market continues to suffer, I think it's not far-fetched to think that the government could step in and lift the foreign buyer ban to encourage foreign investment in Canada to stimulate the market and stimulate the economy. But again, those are just my thoughts. I mean, nobody has a crystal ball, and I will continue to keep you posted about this market moving forward. If you enjoyed this video, I want you to give me a like and subscribe because I'm trying my very best to grow this channel. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.